everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Judith Taby. If you're new, I'm so glad you're here. If you're returning, I truly appreciate you coming back. Today, I should say for the past couple weeks, I just keep hearing, go big or go home. Go big or go home. And I keep hearing that. Universe has been showing me those messages, so it's led me to this reading, which is go big or go home. And what the feeling that I've got is, it's universe telling you we've got 3 more months till the end of this year, and this year's over. So let's clean up what we got to clean up with ourselves, heal what we need to heal within ourselves. Let's do this before the year is over. So go big or go home. I've pulled all my decks that are the largest decks. So these cards are the biggest cards I have. Hence making this as wide as possible so we'll be able to see all the cards. So these are my largest tarot decks, and this will be your pick a pile. So there'll be 3 piles to pick from. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And to give you an idea, if you need no more motivation to find out which pile you should choose, I have crystals here, and they're my largest crystals. They're polished, rough polished point, and we have Sodalite, which will be for pile number 1. We have black Obsidian, which will be for pile number 2. And we have green Aventurine for pile number 3. Okay, and to show you the tarot decks, I've chosen the Devil card. So this is what the Devil card looks like for this tarot. This is the Devil card for pile number 2. And in this deck, it's called Ego. And that's pile number 3. So go big or go home is all about releasing your control issues. You know, it's time to surrender. Let's go big or let's go home. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, that's okay. Trust your intuition. However, each pile is gonna have a lot of work here. So I would really just feel at this point in time the one that you're drawn to the most. This is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. If you don't feel pulled, this is not a reading for you, and I do have other pick-up piles that you can check out on my playlists on my channel. So I will see you at your piles. Hey everybody, this is the shuffling part where I'm gonna get all the cards needed for each pile. And this will be a challenge because these are my biggest cards, as I had said in the intro. So can we please have a card for pile 1? Go big or go home. What do they need to heal? Pile number 1, viewers, please. Go big or go home. Thank you. Oh, you got 2 cards. Oh boy. Okay, pile number 2. Go big or go home. What do they need to heal? Thank you. And then pile number 3. Go big or go home. What do they need to heal? Pile number 3, viewers. Thank you. Okay, our next deck, the Chakra reading cards. For pile 1, viewers, what chakra do they need to work on and heal? Pile 1, go big or go home. 1 chakra card, please. Thank you. Pile 2, viewers. Go big or go home. Thank you. And then pile 3, viewers. Go big or go home. Thank you. Okay. This next deck is the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. I told them this was going to be a challenge for me shuffling these because I have small hands and these are big decks. Alright, let's pile 1, pile 2, and 1 more for pile 3, please. Go big or go home. Okay. And the secret language of color. We have 1 card for pile 1, viewers, please. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Pile 1, viewers. Okay, pile 2, viewers. Can we have 1 card? Oh, thank you. And pile 3, viewers. Go big or go home. Pile 3, viewers. Go big or go home. Okay. Pile 3, viewers. Go big or go home. Thank you. Okay. Next we have the Goddesses and Sirens. Pile 1, viewers. Go big or go home. Pile 1, viewers. Go big or go home. No, not that one. Go big or go home. Pile 1, viewers. Can we have 1 card, please? Okay. Pile 2, viewers. Go big or go home. Pile 3, viewers. Go big or go home. Thank you. Next deck, we have Gods and Titans. We're calling in the big guns here. It's go big or go home, right? Okay, that one flipped over very quickly for pile 1. Can we have 1 for pile 2, viewers, please? Go big or go home. That's too many. 1 card, please, for pile 2, viewers. Go big or go home. Go big or go home for pile 2, viewers. We have 1 card for pile 2, viewers. Go big or go home. Okay, and pile 3, viewers. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Pile 3, viewers. We have 1 card for pile 3, viewers. Go big or go home. Thank you. And then the last deck is Rumi Oracle. getting sore from shuffling these large decks. I knew this was going to happen though, and I see people shuffling it this long way, and it's even more awkward for me to do it that way. So I have to stretch my hand out as best I can. All right, so can we have one card, please, for pile 1 viewers? Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Pile 1 viewers. Thank you. Pile 2 viewers. Go big or go home. Go big or go home for pile 2 viewers, please. Can we have one card? Pile 2 viewers. Go big or go home. One card, please. Go big or go home. What do they need to heal? What do they need to surrender before the year is up? Pile 2 viewers. Okay, thank you. And then pile 3 viewers. Go big or go home. What do you need to do? What do you need to surrender? Heal. Go big or go home. And that's too many. All right, give it a shuffle. Pile 3 viewers. Go big or go home. Yep, okay, this one. Okay. So we have our piles of these big cards, and I'm going to hope it fits in within the camera screen. And then we're just going to ask for 3 tarot cards, please. And the world card was just showing, so this is, yep, this cycle needs to come to an end. 3 cards, please. 3 cards. Pile 1, go big or go home. Just need 2 more cards, please. Thank you. And 1 more card, please, for pile 1 viewers. Go big or go home. Thank you. Okay. So, pile 1 viewers. Here is your pile. Pile 2 viewers. Can we have 3 cards? Pile 2 viewers. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Pile 2 viewers. Go big or go home. Okay, here's 1. We have 2 more. I see it right here. 1, 2. Okay, thank you. Okay, pile 2 viewers. Now pile 3 viewers. Go big or go home. Big or go home. Pile 3 viewers. 3 cards, please. 1. Please. Pile too many, but it landed on your pile, so I am gonna take it. Okay, pile 3 viewers, you are all set. I will see you at your piles. Hey everybody, pile 1 viewers, you selected the Sodalite rough polish point. Okay, go big or go home. Oh, that's right, you got 2 of these cards. So what do you, pile 1 viewers, need to finish out, clean up, heal before the end of the year? Go big or go home. Number 27, help from above. Number 20, family and tribe. Number 22, life purpose. Number 23, kindred spirits. Number 28, black, find richness from dark night. Nuit, expansiveness. Yeah, see, I was afraid this was gonna happen. There's not gonna be enough room. These cards are huge. All right, we'll just stagger some of them. Green Man, abundance. And number 15, Divine Mother manifests. Let's make sure we can see these. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse, the 4 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. All right, let's put these over here. Okay, so right away, what's jumping out at me is we're in the 20s family. 27, 20, 22, 23, 28. That's the first thing that's jumping out at me. And I definitely feel like this is all part of what your dark night of the soul is going to be. I am going to read from the book, Heal Yourself, number 27. So the first card that came out, Help from Above. Your positive intentions and heartfelt prayers have been heard. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams. Divine beings are working on your behalf to create the perfect circumstances for you to heal and open your heart. There is a higher order and timing to all things. You are being asked to work on your self-worth so that you can receive your greatest good in the form of incredible love, life-transforming opportunities, healing, abundance, and divine inspiration. Keep asking for higher help and intervention in any area of your life. Then follow your intuition and lower your barriers. Let go of any notions of how divinity will bring about your deepest heart's yearning. It may not be in the package you would expect, but it will be life-altering. Your heart is about to be challenged to open wider than ever before. That may require you to feel some fear and pain. Do not run away from this experience. Take steps forward with faith that your greater good is coming. All right, so immediately I just want to go big or go home. So here is a beautiful rose quartz crystal boulder, I'm going to call it. And I'd like you to focus on the energy that's emanating. self-worth, self-love from there as I read the action for you to do. Pile 1 viewers. Place your hands on your heart. Ask yourself clearly what you desire. Imagine what it looks like and feels like to have this. Then surround this image with silver light. Imagine sending this image with the silver light in the middle of the universe. Ask that you receive this image or something much better. Take a moment to reflect on feeling good, like you already have the help you require. So what's drawn out to me right immediately is how big that moon is. Like it's almost landing behind her. And she is standing in what looks like rough waves. So this is a very emotional thing for you. And also what they're bringing to my attention is this harpsichord. So one thing I'm going to suggest that you do is treat yourself to a bubble bath. Put a rose quartz in the bath water with you, or if you don't have any rose quartz, I would recommend that you definitely get some. You can get a little tumbled stone. You can get a point like this. You could get a pendant or a ring like rose quartz. But in your case, I think you should just get a little tumbled stone to keep by your night table. You could take it when you take your baths, and have some harpsichord music playing in the background, you know, while you're treating yourself to this bath. I just feel like you need to take that moment to visualize what the action was for this and make that a ritual for yourself. And they're telling me that what they're telling me, where you had that vision, right? Think about that image and sending it to universe. But what stood out to me was where it said to ask for something even better. Because remember, universe, source, God, our spirit guides, all are here to help us. And as much as we are in our human existence here, and we still have all this programming, what we imagine for ourselves is like what our true hearts desire, they have something even better planned. I mean, there's no way your human brain will even be able to conceptualize what they have planned for you. So when you taking that bath, taking that moment in that bath, and ask yourself truly what is it that I want? And in a loving relationship, and they're showing me like start writing down a list of what it is that you truly desire, from the little things to the big things. Now this whole reading is go big or go home. So don't put down that you want a man or a woman. You want someone who brings you chocolates. Honey, you can go buy chocolates for yourself, right? You need to look at the bigger picture. Go big or go home. It's not in the little details. Self-love, self-worth, you could buy yourself flowers. You could buy yourself chocolates. You don't depend on someone else for that. What you want to look at is core values of a human being. What is it that you truly desire? You want a man who's going to be chivalrous? Do you want a man who's got the same values and morals that you do, or who will support you in a path or journey that you want to take? Or do Do you want a woman who will honor and respect you? Like, doesn't matter male or female, masculine or feminine energy is what I'm focusing on. Look for the bigger picture here, not the small stuff, because that you do for yourself. That is how you show, and they're showing me how there's a lot of misconception about self-love and self-worth. It is not, first of all, it's not ego-based, right? I had the decks about the devil card. So you got to cut those chains and that ego, release the ego. Self-love and self-worth is not standing in the mirror and saying, I am beautiful, look at how hot or sexy I am, any man would be lucky to have me. No, that's all ego-based. Self-love and self-worth is when you look in the mirror and from your heart, your beauty is shining through. And that beauty, that self-love shines through, and people will be drawn to that and attracted to that. And you say, I love myself because I am worthy of love, because I am God's child. I am a piece of God, love, God's unconditional love light. We are all that. And I don't want to digress into another thing, but that's why we're not supposed to judge anyone else. Because we are all love. We are all unconditional, loving, etheric energy beings from source. We are all the same. Etherically, so that self-worth and self-love must come from a heart-based, heart chakra, not ego-based. So, like I said, sitting down and making that list of what you, I'm not going to say deserve, because we all deserve everything that is for our greatest and highest good. So go big, right? Make that list of what really big, what is it that you want? Do you want someone who will be a provider for you so you don't have to work? There's nothing wrong in requesting that. But if you're coming at it from a place where you don't want to work so you can sit around and do nothing, no, that's not going to happen. But if you spread your love and light out in the world and go out and do things that service and volunteer and help, that's where the reward comes in. So all of your requests and desires will be given to you if they're coming from the right place, not ego-based, okay? Now I'm getting the hiccups, so I find that interesting. Like someone is having difficulty speaking that. But I'm being told that the divine has heard you, that higher order and timing of things, but you need to work on your self-worth. That healing, because it said, you'll receive it in divine timing, those life-transforming opportunities, healing, abundance. And even here, this card speaks of abundance. So we'll get down to that in a minute. Okay. And then you received the second card, which was family and tribe. And this speaks about be very discerning with other people's opinions. Become aware of how the beliefs of your family and tribe are influencing you. What did you learn about relationships, money, and opportunities when you were younger? Ask yourself, am I still carrying some of those outdated beliefs? Am I trying to seek love and approval from my family by doing what they want me to do? An important question to ask yourself is whether you are living your life in order to make someone else or yourself happy. So I'm going to pause on reading about this card, and they want me to back step to this card where I spoke of buying yourself flowers and chocolates. So coming into union with someone in a relationship, flip that, right? Switch the focus. Now, it is not their job to make you happy. So it's not their job to buy you flowers or buy you chocolates. because that's what, see, you can't feed off of each other. You have to each do what makes you happy. And believe it or not, within that energy of and flow of self-worth and self-love, that person will buy you flowers or buy you chocolate, because it's coming from a heart space, not an ego space, because you're requiring it or expecting it or demanding it. So do you understand? Like, you treat yourself to the things that make you happy. They treat themselves to the things that make them happy. And that flow of energy, the things will happen for each other anyway. So you have to switch that focus, okay? All right, now I'm going to go back. This card asks you to examine your loyalties, family beliefs, superstitions, and rituals that have power over you. Let go of anything that is not serving you. You are also being asked to face your fears of being different and embrace your uniqueness, even if others don't understand or approve of your actions. Often working with your energy centers, in particular the root chakra, can help you release past limitations and hurts, increase your confidence, and help you manifest your desires into the physical reality. Okay, so the action here says, recognize beliefs that you have adopted from others. Play some tribal music. Imagine that other people's limiting beliefs are like chains that stop you from moving forward. Stamp your feet and focus on recognizing each belief, pattern, or past experience, and then imagine letting them go. You can even visualize throwing all the chains into a purple flame, which dissolves them. Then give yourself permission to move forward and put all of your energy on a daily basis on how you would love to live your life. So you can go to YouTube and do search tribal music, and there'll be a whole list that you could pick from, and have that playing loud and do this visualization. Remember, go big or go home. It's time to release those chains from the family and tribe. And you are receiving help from above. You are protected. You are being guided. You are not in this alone. Okay. Now we come to your life purpose. Number 22. And this is the throat chakra. So far we've got some heart chakra healing you have to do, some root chakra. Now we're going to throat chakra, which is interesting because the Sodalite is a crystal to use in healing your throat chakra. So you have called this card into your awareness today to highlight that it is a perfect time for you to manifest your life purpose. It is our birthright to walk our path with purpose, and now is the time for you to manifest your path into reality. What is your life purpose, you may ask? If we all are sparks of the divine love of the universe, which I said that, right? I said that already. Thank you for confirming that, universe. If we are all sparks of the divine love of the universe here to express love into reality, then it would make sense that your life purpose is to do what you love to do and share it with the world. So now I'm going to go back to writing down what you truly want. You want someone in your life who can be a provider for you, so you don't have to work that job that you hate. And then you can walk that path of what you truly love to do and share it with the world. That is your life purpose. It is time. It is time. It's time to follow your life purpose. You know what it is. You got to open up that heart chakra, because it's in there. Your heart, your true heart's desire is there in your heart chakra. You know. And don't let your family talk. I just keep hearing that. Like, you can love your family, but you don't have to like them. And they are not walking. They don't pay your, like, this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everyone. But are they paying your bills? Are they mowing your lawn for you and shoveling your steps? Are they putting food in the fridge for you? If you're an adult and out on your own and independent, your family gets no say in your life. They are not walking in your shoes. And this spoke about, like, don't think that you're different or weird. It's your uniqueness is, there's a reason for it. There's a reason for your uniqueness, and it is time to share that with the world. And you will be surprised to learn you are not alone. And you are not like, I feel like you're not alone because you've got your whole sport team, but there are others here like you. We're not alone. Okay, where was I? Take a moment to ask yourself what it is you love to do. What brings your heart joy? Sometimes there is fear or resistance around your life purpose or what you love to do. Fears such as rejection, failure, not earning enough money, even a fear of success. Fear is a natural part of the process of stepping out of your comfort zone and is often created when you hold yourself back. If you are waiting for the fear to subside before you start to do what it is you love, you could be waiting forever. There is a lot in the old saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. It is time for you to dance into your life purpose and to shine your light upon this world. When you listen to your heart and start to plant and water the seeds required to step forward onto your path, miracles happen. Unexpected doors open and opportunities you could never imagine come your way. Remember how this card spoke of asking for your heart's desires or something even better? Remember, we can't even comprehend the greatness of what universe can lay out for us. So let that, what you couldn't even imagine, come your way. When you decide to live your life purpose and walk your own path, the universe is there to meet you with an abundance of blessings. Pulling this card can also indicate that you are already walking your life path. It will not always be easy though, so hold on, enjoy, and take the ride of your life. And this has an affirmation that says, I am in divine alignment and living my life purpose. So if you are, make that affirmation for yourself. If you are not yet doing that, do these actions. Heal these within you. And that doorway, like, that's an open door, right? That's not a closed door there. It's an open door. Divine is there waiting for you. So you have to heal these two first. Okay, next. You do see this, right? Number 23, kindred spirits. Kindred, like I said, your uniqueness and weirdness, there's others like you. Spirit companions, guides, comfort. They want me to read that as well. I wasn't going to. I was going to say that's the clarification of your uniqueness, what you think, that how you're weird or different. And I spoke to you that there's many like you, that kindred spirits, but they want me to read. As human beings, we are sometimes very aware of what seems to be our aloneness. We are surrounded so often by crowds of people, yet there is a deep and almost overwhelming yearning for true friendship and companionship. We yearn not simply to be around others, but to be seen and understood, cared for and communed with. So many of our interactions now lack that soulfulness, and we sometimes yearn for the companionship that we know we are meant to be experiencing. This woman has felt this way too. and has taken herself away from the rush and the hurry and into the world of nature, where in the most liminal of spaces, perched on a fallen log, crossing a magical stream, she finds the stillness and the peace she has longed for. And within that in-between space, and the quiet and the awareness that grows within those spaces, the beings of the worlds in between can come to her. She speaks there and to a being who forms out of the energy around her, who arises from the streams and the air and the trees and comes to share with her the comfort of spirit. Perhaps you too can take comfort from such places, to find the shelter beneath the willow tree, to find the flowering bower within the gardens, to sink your feet into the earth between the roots of a great tree. And in that quietness and connection, speak. Tell the hidden worlds of all that troubles you, and wait for the voices that will come and whisper their words of comfort. For you are loved, Earth child, and in the stillness and the wild silence, their voices can finally be heard. The illumination is, I have kinship and friendship beyond the world of the humans. Spirit loves me. They're bringing me back. Stop listening to the voices of your family. You should be listening to the voices of the spirits. All right. Black. Find richness from the dark night. Number 28. Black is a color of protection, strength, and retreat, a gateway to new experiences, and a test of strength and resolve. Many people experience the dark night of the soul in order to gain wisdom and emerge for the better on the other side. Black dissolves the old so you can welcome the new. Receive divine wisdom and the gifts that have been buried deep inside you with the help of the black ray. It speaks about the dark night of the soul. At some point in life, everybody experiences the dark night of the soul. Give yourself permission to connect to the black ray so it can guide you to the gifts which lie in shadow. Visualize yourself in darkness and ask for divine wisdom to show you what you need to learn from the shadow. Receive its gifts to strengthen your faith. And say, Divine Spirit, infuse me with the strength, wisdom, and courage to connect to and learn from the shadow aspect of myself. So it spoke of the bridge. Here's that bridge, right? And once you cross that bridge, all right, so we have Nuit, expansiveness, it's time to think big. Like I've been saying this whole reading, go big or go home. It's time to think big. You are a star in your own right. There are unlimited possibilities. It's fine not to know every detail before proceeding. Mystery is a natural part of life. So I'm going to tell you about Nuit, and then I'm going to focus on the shadow side of her, considering we're dealing with the dark night of the soul. Nuit's, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, Nuit's energy is as wide as the sky, as big as the universe, and as bright as a star. Within the Egyptian pantheon, Nuit played the role of a sky goddess. The celestial heavens were her body, and below her, in a mirror image, lay her brother, the earth god Geb. The infinite sky and the sparkling stars above are the expressions of the nature of Nuit. The ideas of wonder, unlimited possibilities, infinity, and the eternity of life are all mysteries of Nuit. And I think Nuit is night in a language, right? Ancient Egyptians, dark night of the soul. It all, Steve and I have moments of like, oh my God, I get it now. Dark night, Nuit is night. Okay. The ideas of wonder, unlimited possibilities, infinity, and eternal. Okay, I already read that. Ancient Egyptians believed that when one died, the body rested in her energy, and thus they often painted her image on the lids of sarcophagi. Death is, in fact, a part of rebirth for the Egyptians, and Nuit was also a mother. She gave birth to Isis, Osiris, Set, and Horus. The sun god Ra was born from her star-strewn body every morning and then swallowed again at sunset. Nuit invites us to share the infinite and expand accordingly. Her flowing energy suggests to us that there is nothing we can't do and encourages us to embrace big possibilities. While many of us are fearful to expand and to take risks in that growth, Nuit encourages traveling forward with a strong intention anyway. She's here to say, yes, go big. When you are feeling small, when you are stuck in the tiny details. And remember, I spoke about don't focus on the tiny stuff with a relationship. Focus on the good, the chunky stuff. When you feel that there's no place in the world for you, Nuit is the perfect goddess to help you find relief. Nuit encourages us to think big and to set positive intentions for our growth. Nuit also offers comfort to those who feel that they need to have all the answers all the time, which can be exhausting on so many levels. None of us is perfect. None of us knows everything, and it is unfair to put that type of pressure on ourselves. Remember, when you're asking for something better because we can't fully grasp or comprehend what the universe can provide for us, and that falls into this, we don't need to know everything. We don't need to have, and not knowing actually leads to growth too. Nuit champions the idea that there are some things that should stay unexplained due to the beauty of the mystery. So the shadow side says, while Nuit teaches us that we and all living creatures are pure possibility, just feeling that something is possible is not enough. We must follow this up with action. Working toward our intentions grounds them in possibility. Even taking a small, sometimes seemingly unrelated step toward our desire will move us closer to our biggest dreams. Believing something is possible is the first step, but after that we must follow it with something concrete. Now the symbols for Nuit: stars, a woman arcing over the earth, space, and the color blue. And you have your blue crystal here. So I am gonna say for pile one viewers, these like taking these steps here is the action that she's saying where the rest will follow. Okay? And if you truly want to call upon Nuit to help you, in the description box below is my website, and from there you can email me asking for the invocation of calling Nuit in and to work with her. Okay, so I sneezed for a reason. So for some of you, if you're really feeling that you're ready to invoke her and work with this goddess, email me and I'll provide that information for you. Okay, now we have Green Man, abundance. I'm I don't even feel the need to read here. They're telling me, yeah, I don't need to read from the book, because all of this has already spoken of abundance. And this Titan, now God, like, where would he fall under? Let me take a look. Green man. Because I wouldn't think he's a Titan. Prosperity and growth are bursting forth. Any seed you plant now will flourish. So he's a god. He's the Lord of the woods, the forest, the gardens. So I feel like he's here to say, go out into nature to find that quiet space between the in-between realms. I'm gonna read the shadow side, because that's the whole purpose of this. The green man signals a feeling of unstoppable exuberance. This in itself is pleasurable, but sometimes we cannot stop. It is a wild and sometimes dark energy. In his darker aspect, the green man is a trickster, or the dark lord of all he surveys. Step into the most untamed forest or thick bush, and we still feel a fear of all that is wild and alive. Sometimes we fear prosperity and our own growth in the same way. Sometimes we crave too much abundance, letting it take over our lives. So I feel like he's come into this reading because pointing out that maybe you've been too fearful of actually requesting your truest heart's desires. And he's here to tell you, don't fear that anymore. Let universe provide you with that abundance beyond your wildest dreams. Yeah, don't fear, because we build up these, like, they're just making me feel this energy of like how we want the knight in shining armor to come in and sweep us off our feet, but yet we're terrified of actually getting that. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but you've built up those proverbial walls. It's time to take the walls down. He's here to remind you, like, go wild for that dream, that impossible dream. It's all being laid out for you. Okay. Divine Mother manifests. I feel like all of these cards are just one after the other, perfectly stating, oh, you living in the world of 6 directions, accept the gloom and accept the bliss, for those seeds buried in the ground will one day grow into fruitful orchards. So, we just talked about planting seeds. All right, so what am I going to read? Am I going to read all this? I am. Okay, they want me to read this. We share her, this divine mother, you and I. We are her precious children. We are born through her love, and she shares in our losses and our gains, our tragedies and our triumphs. Her hair forms the galaxies, her thoughts become the stars. The sun is her own warmth, and her breath is felt upon this earth, causing the roar of the ocean waves. Her voice is heard in the call of the whales and the trill of the birds. She is all, nurturing life into existence. She is in my reaching for you, and she is in your acceptance of my divine hand. She is all, this great lady. Nothing lies outside of her sphere of influence and power, compassion and grace. That includes you and your dreams, great and small, my angel of love. So, I'm seeing these 2 cards, and like I'm seeing how Divine Mother. This is you. Remember, this is you here. And yet you are like, this is you, right? We are a piece of Divine Mother love. And she's holding you in her hands. And connect with her with that harpsichord music is what I'm feeling. And these emotions, this waves of water and emotions, shift that into the waves of love and energy from Divine Mother. That's perfect, like what I was saying, how we are all a piece of Source, Divine Mother. Like this is, you can see like mother like daughter, like, or mother like son. It's feminine energy. That's what I'm picking up, not gender based. But do you see that? Like, to me, this looks like mother and child. And this is you. So you are a piece of her. They want me to continue reading. This oracle comes to you via the sacred grace and mercy of the Divine Mother, who is the great manifesting expression of divinity. All that is created, all that is made manifest, without exception, flows from her being. This is why it is safe to trust in life, and even, most especially, the inexplicable mystery, and even the darkness that may give rise to fear and judgment within us. It is all part of her unfathomable workings. So we pray for light, we pray for love, we honor and live our lives with its mysteries, with as much integrity as we can muster. But beyond that, it is best to participate in this life with much less certainty than the mind would have had us believe necessary for inner peace. Inner peace doesn't come with understanding, it comes with trusting. Can we understand a star or a galaxy? Perhaps not, yet we can choose to trust in its beauty and its beingness, and from it derive great energy, hope, and inspiration. The ways of the Divine Mother are not to be judged by our limited standards, rather than can be witnessed, experienced, and received. These were your limited standards. What a relief to simply live with trust and know that everything will work out its way out. Through those wise ways of the Divine Mother, there is a gift headed to you now. Will you receive it? The gift is one of manifestation, something you've been working towards, growing into, loving, and dreaming for perhaps a very long time, is finally coming to fruition. So I'm going to leave it right there at that. Again, it's you've got to do the work. You have to go through this for all of this. And your clarifying cards in the tarot, like the King of Wands in reverse, is speaks of lacking energy or experience or trying to control, like too controlling. You've let controlling people dictate your life, or you've tried to control. Remember, this talked about your wildest dreams, but universe has something even better, like that you can't even imagine. So that's why you have to relinquish control. The Four of Cups. I feel like there's been dissatisfaction, missed opportunities. And in this tarot deck, it speaks of, it's crystal energy. And this is a heart chakra card. So again, working on your heart chakra. And this crystal here is the cobaltoin calcite. And I actually, for all my friends who joke and tease that I have every crystal there is, I don't, because I don't have this one to show you guys today. But that's what it looks like. And this is a heart chakra card. Some of the things you want in life you have, but there is more. You've been having doubts. So meditating with this type of crystal will help. And you've been reluctant. And the Six of Cups in reverse brings up the nostalgia, right? The memories, revisiting the past. So it's telling me like you've got to stop holding on to these old belief systems from the past, from family members of the past. Okay, pile one viewers, this is what I have for you. Go big or go home. I pray for you that you spend these last couple of months before the end of the year to do this for yourself. Take these healing actions and everything else will follow. You are totally divine, is surround, like divine spirit has been in every card that I've read. Support and the mystery and the unknown and better and wilder abundance than you could possibly imagine, and the expansiveness of that has been represented here in every card. The light is there. Like, you have to go through this darkness. See, the light is behind it, behind this black tree. The light is like, I feel like the light is there. The source is there. Divine is there to help you. You've got to go through these steps. Go that bridge, connect. And then there she is waiting. And then all this, I'm just hearing like you can't even imagine the blessings and abundance that you will receive for 2023. And remember at the beginning, I said I saw a lot of 20s, right? 27, 20, 22, 23, 28. So do all this before the end of the year. So 2023 will be your year. So next year, I want you to come back. Please like this video so it will be marked in your likes, and then come back and put a comment in. I'm so wonderfully interested in how this is going to pan out for you, and I hope it helped. If it did, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, why not? It's just the click of a button for you, but it truly helps my channel. And in the description below will be the decks that I've used, how you can purchase some healing art from me. I do have some heart chakra, throat chakra, and root chakra healing art paintings, watercolors. If you feel that you're not getting what you need off of a YouTube meditation or binaural beat, I'm excited for you. Like, they're the energy that they are put me in of you. Like, I just keep hearing, you have no idea what's being laid out for you. It is going to blow your mind. Go big or go home, right? So the work you have to do is go big, but the reward is also going to be go big. It's going to be a go big reward. So, and I'm hearing right now, you've heard this message, you've received this, and now Divine is saying, go big or go home. Meaning, now that you have this information, now that they have spent all this time with you right now, story after story, explanation after explanation, if you don't do anything, I don't even want to, I'm asking for them to not show me, because you don't want, now I want to make sure that my camera's focused. Do you see that? She looks disappointed and sad, right? She looks disappointed there. So what they're telling me right now is you have been given all the tools, all the information on what you need to do, how to do it. And if you don't, Divine Mother is going to be very disappointed in you. And like I don't even want to. I'm saying don't even show me what the obstacles and the challenges and the suffering that you're gonna have continue in your life. You've been given this information. Don't waste it. That's all. I feel like don't shoot the messenger right now. But the energy that I'm feeling is like, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. Don't F around with this. You have, like, they have, I want to say, like, laid out the golden carpet here for you. The red carpet will come when you do this, darkness. When you do this healing, the red carpet will be laid out. But right now, it's the golden carpet laid out for you. Like, yeah. Don't F this up. Don't ignore this. It is time. You're getting help from above. You are not alone. You are totally being held in the love of Divine Mother. You have a God and a goddess showing you and paving the way for you. Okay. I felt like that was just a scolding. Like, and a scolding for me is nothing like this. It's just Judith Taby here is giving you a little scolding, but I want my comment box overflowing next year with your stories. Or email me if you don't want to put it in a comment. Because go big, don't sit on this. I can't, I keep saying it because I feel like you really don't want to know the consequences of what will happen if you don't take this. You're watching this video for a reason, right? You're ready. Don't waste on this. I love you. Don't shoot the messenger, but that's okay. I'm gonna walk away from this now. I truly appreciate you being here. I hope this helps. I hope that this is giving you some guidance, some comfort, relief of fear. And please, reach out to me via email if you'd like a personal reading or more guidance. Because I am living my life purpose and sharing what I can do and help and healing. With healing art, with crystal healing, or even readings. Giving messages that you need to hear. But it comes from love. Until next time, love and light, Pile 1 viewers. Hey, Pile 2 viewers, you selected the black Obsidian. And the Guardian of the Night Tarot. Okay. So, we are going to go big or go home. And let's see what you got. We have number 15, Wild. Number 11, Inspiration. Number 32, Resurrection. Comeback, Rebirth, Renewal. Brilliance, Discover Your Sparkle, number 26. Sheila Nagig, Gateways. Hypnos, sleep. Number 38, the courage of your love. And then we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Let's see. This is why I said go big, and big decks, I got to make sure it all fits within the screen. You have to overlap for a moment. 7 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so number 15, Wild. Let's take a good look at the card. We have okay. So pile 2, viewers. There is a wild, untamed spirit inside of you, desperate to be unleashed. Free it and claim the gifts of energy, power, passion, and creativity it offers you. Through suppressing your wild, succulent, outrageous, and untamed self, you dull your senses and crush your creativity. You shrink, lose your energy, and become depressed. Your relationships suffer and your rage grows. You become ashamed, hostile, cold, boring, over-serious, and scared. You stop taking chances and live in mediocrity, constantly trying to protect yourself. The truth is that no one can judge you, punish you, or hurt you as much as you can. Give into your wildness and stop living a sham. This part of you is sensual, provocative, truthful, courageous, bold, passionate, and alive. Set it free. Pile 1, viewers. The action for this card says, go into nature. A forest is ideal. Find a secluded place. Take off your shoes. Feel the earth or the grass underneath your feet. Breathe in the air. Connect to the untamed quality of nature, animals, weather, seasons, planets, and your ancestors. Move the way tribal people move. Feel the energy from the ground moving into your feet and up your whole body. Make sounds. Let go of control as you move around, touching trees, smelling flowers, etc. If you want to do this inside, find photos of people, animals, or symbols that represent wildness to you. Take a few minutes to look at them and feel what they evoke in you. Put on some tribal or wild music and dance. Do this as often as you can for the next month. Okay, so this go big or go home reading is what you need to do within these next 3 months. Let's heal what we need to heal at this end of the year. So come time 2023, you'll receive all that universe and divine has for you. So step 1 for this next month, which is good because we're coming, like you're coming in, at least in the northern hemisphere, we're coming into winter soon. So right now we're in fall. So this is a good time to do this now before it gets too cold outside, if you choose to do this outdoors. But do this as often as you can for the next month, connecting to that energy, power, passion, and creativity that you've been stifling. Okay, inspiration. That is your sacral chakra. You have called this card into your awareness today because it is time to get inspired, find your passion, and share it with the world. So doing this first will open up that chakra, the sacral chakra, does function the sensuality. So that chakra has been blocked. So not only listening to tribal music, YouTube, in the search bar, write tribal music to get music, and then also to do a search of sacral chakra healing meditation. Inspiration is constantly flowing through and around you at all times and is inviting you to align with and connect to its powerful and creative energy. What inspires you and makes your soul shine? It's time to surround yourself with inspiring people, books, experiences, and anything that infuses you with inspiration. Have you been feeling bored and stale? What do you love to do that brings your creative inspiration? Whatever it is that fills you with energy, it is now time to bring it into your world. When you are driven by inspiration, it brings motivation, joy, and happiness into your being. This wave of energy will bring forth amazing positivity to your world, allowing you to feel content and with a sense of purpose in your life. When you are inspired and living in this vibration, those around you benefit, as this state of being is truly infectious. And you start to also inspire others. So the affirmation for this is, inspiration is constantly flowing through me at all times, and I am inspired. So they're showing me every morning when you wake up as the sun is rising. I don't know if you have your shades or curtains closed, or when you open your shades in the morning or open your curtains, say that affirmation. Inspiration is constantly flowing through me at all times, and I am inspired. So these two things you could start working on right now. Okay, let's take a good look at this one. Comeback, rebirth, renewal. Okay. Resurrection. You are about to make a comeback after a difficult time. While you were struggling, friend, there were those in the hidden worlds who watched over you, even when it seemed that you must face them all alone. Throughout the times when you felt most abandoned, the Watchers took the strands of your fate within their hands and began to weave together the broken threads and unraveled strands of your destiny. There may have been subtle moments where you noticed this work taking place, times when hope alighted upon you and you felt glad again to be here. Finally, now, you have the strength to make the return to the life you have longed for. All has been prepared for you, and you have work to do in this lifetime, dear one. Good work, sacred work, loving work. It is time to begin again and feel the shimmering possibilities all about you. They're bringing me to the brilliant sparkle. For there will be moments of serendipity and synchronicity where you will follow the intuitive prompts you receive from within and from those who have watched over you. The divine has watched over you and helped recreate you until now you are reborn within the same life, seeming to be the same person, but so very much more than you felt you were before. The soul contracts have been recreated. You have been freed, and there will now come a realization that the wholeness and the beauty you have so long searched for have been inside you all along. Right? Letting that wild out. You need not die to be reborn in this lifetime. But we must let things that kill the spirit fall away and give them no more energy. This is now your purpose. To preserve the beauty you have discovered, to keep the joy of the spirit alive. And that was my dog, if you're wondering. Illumination. I am being reborn. My old self is no more, and I am changing into the me I am meant to be. It's time to rebirth this sensual, wild being that you've been kept away. And Divine is helping you with that, okay? All right, we have Brilliance. Discover your sparkle. Brilliance brings about change and transformation. Work with it when you want to wipe the slate clean and start anew. Again, see, it's just all confirming. So what's interesting to me is visually, color-wise, like I see how the reds and oranges are within her dress here. And then this, speaking of rebirth and renewal and a comeback, is the same colors as this card. Brilliance also has the ability to assist with healing all health conditions and is great for releasing any fear and anxiety. So remember, you've been fearful about showing this sensual self about that you have. When you feel heavy or depressed, use Brilliance to recharge and bring back your sparkle. Cleanse your body and soul to discover your brilliance. Visualize yourself standing under a sparkling, brilliant waterfall. Allow all depression, fear, anger, and negativity to wash away with this powerful, bright light. Let it cleanse every organ, part, and system in your body until you are sparkly clean and ready to start fresh. Say, Divine Intelligence, I am ready to recognize my own wisdom and allow my brilliant ideas to manifest and inspire all those around me. Sheila Nagig Gateways. This is very interesting. So that when this card appears, it says a new path opens to you and you are protected, which we know, right? A rite of passage is close. You are about to pass through a new gateway that will change you. Do not be afraid to open up. And I felt like this is just confirming what this card said that you need to heal. Now, what you might not know about Sheila Nagig is she is cheeky, irreverent, and somewhat frightening. She may lead you astray, but she is one of the oldest energies of the Celtic lands. A crone goddess, Sheila Nagig is depicted as a woman showing her genitals and is most likely to appear upon gateways, windows, and doorposts. Although some depictions are a little confrontational at first glance, Sheilas, as the carvings are affectionately referred to, are commonplace on sacred buildings throughout Ireland and England. Sheila Nagig is a protectress of gateways, with the female genitalia being the primary gateway, that of all life. While there is some conjecture about the full function, magical or otherwise, of the carved Sheilas, she is generally thought to serve as protection, scaring away evil spirits or bringing good luck during birth. When you are about to pass through a gateway, such as a graduation, a birthday, a rite of passage, or even a real gateway in a new home or school, you may wish to honor Sheila and ask for her protection. This is an old, powerful, magical energy, and as such is very effective. Her energy is jolly and, yes, a little wild. Little wild. But always with a positive intent. So they want me to repeat that. A positive intent. So don't, work with her on releasing this wildness within you, because it is a positive. Now, because this is a healing reading, what you need to work on, what you must do before the year end, go big or go home. I'm going to focus on the shadow side. And it says a Christianized interpretation of Sheila Nagig unfortunately says her image was used as a warning against relationships out of wedlock, a shocking thing during medieval times, instead of her positive intent to help people through the important gateways of their lives. This was a misunderstanding of the ancient symbol, and now, happily, many modern people in Britain and Ireland hold major life celebrations like weddings and baby namings near the Sheila stones. So let's not focus on shame or a warning out of relationships, out of, like, we have to do away with those old school thoughts. All right, let's go on to hypnos, sleep. Being aware and spiritually awake is vital to developing our highest potential. Allowing full rest is vital to self-care. Hypnos, the Greek god of sleep, was born from Nyx, night, the dark mother. Artists often picture him hand in hand with his twin brother, Thanatos, death. Often the brothers shadow each other in their work. Hypnos is generally seen as a benevolent and relief-inducing deity and is honored for his place in well-being and health. Hera once bribed him to practice his arts on Zeus so that she could torment the hero Hercules. But this was about as rebellious as Hypnos gets. Our world is busier than ever, and sometimes getting a decent night's sleep can be difficult. You can always call upon Hypnos to assist you in times where stress, study, worry, or insomnia has robbed you of your sleep. In our modern lives, there's another time for Hypnos' favor should be courted. In anesthesia. If you are undergoing an operation, why not give a little libation to Hypnos prior to the procedure, as it is Hypnos who will be guiding the hand of your anesthesiologist as he or she artfully sends you into a painless sleep. All right, that was interesting. So this is a general reading. It might not pertain to you, so don't force it to make it fit. But if some of you are going to be undergoing surgery soon, call upon Hypnos for that. So the shadow side is, if Hypnos isn't granting you his gift of rest and uninterrupted sleep, it will have substantial effects on your body and mind. Those who can't sleep experience negative effects relating not only to mental ability, but also to metabolism, weight, concentration, decision-making, and vision. Our bodies need to sleep and dream in order for our brains to rest and process things accurately. On the other hand, if you are sleeping too much, disconnecting from the world by slipping away with Hypnos, you may well be depressed or lacking in energy, both situations in which you should reach out for help. You also want to be sure you aren't sleeping through the things that may be important. We all enjoy sleeping in and catching up on sleep at times, but we don't want to let it to cause us to miss out on things happening in the waking world. Spiritually speaking, if we remain asleep to our potential, our reality, and our purposeful path, it benefits no one. Awaken, dear sleeper. So I feel like that's what the divine has the message. It's time to awaken what's within you here that you've been suppressing. Okay. The courage of your love. This is Rumi. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber I need to roar like a lion. You must awake, my beloved. There is no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. So I shall roar mightily, and although at first you recoil in fear, soon enough you will see the wolves. You become aware and grateful to have been thus awoken. Ah, yes, you remember that you have a precious human life to protect. You fear me no more. You thank me. You jump on my back as if you were a warrior astride a wild mount. You roar then, along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, disturbing those even in their deepest slumber. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb to be led to so many slaughters. The variety of and opportunity for which is available in terrible abundance in our world. That's very interesting how it's saying, you know, like, you've been asleep too long. You've been asleep too long, and it is time to they don't want me to read all of this. They did say it's going to be a challenge, so don't give up. So the Seven of Cups in reverse is a clarity of knowing, seeing the clear choice now, and concrete action. And what's interesting is this card has a rabbit, and I remember the devil in this card, it was a rabbit with a mask on. So it is time to take the mask off and be decisive, because you've been shown clearly now what you need to do. It is time to wake up. The Page of Pentacles in reverse is there's been no follow through. An underachiever. Lacking goals. But I feel like universe, like here's the Ace of Pentacles being shown, like universe is holding out this gift, right? Saying, awaken this. You have so much to give the world. And it is a very wild and something that's not old school would be okay with, but it is your brilliance and your sparkle. And the Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving, right? Equal give and take, acceptance. So, pile 2 viewers, it is clear to me where you need to start. And I'm hearing like what you need to start working on with this go big or go home is really waking up and jumping on. What is this? What is this here? They're visually showing me you jumping on a bull, right? I don't know if this is a bull right here. I want to see. The water buffalo. Interesting. But like they show me you jumping on this wild beast and going at it full force. Like there's no daintily and baby stepping this. This is like literally jumping on the bull, grabbing it by its horns, and doing what you need to do. Because again, this go big or go home, right? And let this right now in the next 30 days, you need to every day wake up and say that affirmation of that inspiration and start healing this of yourself. And you are totally, like, all these cards, each one has reflected on the other one, right? The universe is definitely giving you a message here. And I keep hearing, let's make 2023 your best year ever. And the only way that that's going to happen is you've got to heal this big thing that you've been slumbering on. You've been sleeping on this. But it's okay. You are protected. You're, again, brilliant, sparkly, shining self. You've got a goddess helping you along the way with this. That's all that they're showing me. So that's what I have for you, Pile 2 viewers. I hope it helped. If it did, please click the like button. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, why not? Just click the button. It helps me, it helps my channel. And in the description below will be other ways you can help the channel. If you feel so inclined to do so, you can message me through my website to contact me for a private reading. I also do sell healing art. I have sacral chakra healing art if you're interested in that. The decks I've used will be in the description box below as well. And let's do this. Let's go big. This is huge. It's hard. It's not going to be easy, but you got so much support helping you, and you're ready to jump on that wild beast and go for it. Time to wake up. I'm hearing an alarm clock. Like, this is it. Go big. Let's do this. You can do it. I just heard that. You can do this. No shame in this. No fear in this. Love and light, Pile 2 viewers. I am sorry. I just realized that a lot of it was out of focus. So I'm just going to take the opportunity now to give you time to look at each one of these cards in focus. See, this is what I see you jumping on, grabbing it, those horns like handlebars. And then I'm going to show you the rabbit with the mask on here. See, even here, the horns, the antlers, right? That's so interesting with the rabbit. Okay, you got this, Pile 2 viewers. Love and light. Hey, Pile 3 viewers. You selected the green Aventurine. And let's see. Oh yeah, you had a lot of tarot cards come out. All right, so Pile 3 viewers, go big or go home. This is what you need to work on before the year is over, so your blessings for 2023 can come in. We have faith, number 22. Family, number 5. Healing the earth, love, humility, respect, number 20. Rose, attract relationship. It's interesting. I'm going to put that next to there. Oya, power. Hermes, communication. Number 17, the human gift. All right, and then we have 7 of Cups. So I said go big or go home. I don't have space for all the cards. All right, 9 of Cups. 4 of Swords. 4 of Cups. Interesting. And then the Strength card. All right, so I'm just gonna have to overlap here. We'll get to all of that. Okay, so we're gonna start with have faith. Number 22. Faith requires you to believe in something that is not yet evident to the naked eye. To generate more faith, focus on the why, your dreams, desires, feelings, attitudes, and thinking, and not on the how, action plans, strategies, and skills. Your whole life you've been taught to think about the how, which leads to doubt and fear. The wisdom of this card is asking you to only focus on the why. The magic that will happen if you stop focusing on the how and only on the why is that after some time of practice, you will notice that the how will present itself to you. It is through your focused, positive thinking that you will create people, circumstances, and events that will take you closer to your dreams. What you have mostly done is to focus on the how, which has made you doubt yourself. This means that you are vibrating negative thoughts into the universe, keeping your dreams away. Remember, you were created to be a co-creator here on earth, designed for achievement. Faith is knowing that everything is going to work out the best possible way, no matter what things look like. The action for this card says, take a sheet of paper and in 7 minutes write down, and it says not on a computer. So grab a piece of paper and a pencil and write down in 7 minutes all the things you would do or be or have if money and time were no obstacles. Do this exercise every day for 1 week. Then at the end of each entry, write a number between 1 and 10. 10 being you definitely could make this happen within 6 months, and 1 being there is no chance you could achieve this goal in 6 months. Pick entries that are marked 7 or above and find one to focus your energy on. Soon the how will present itself and you will take a huge step closer to your most treasured dreams. This will build massive confidence and increased faith in the magic of the universe. Okay, so I'm being guided right now to not continue with the rest of the cards for a moment and to continue focusing on this one. The purpose of this reading, go big or go home, is serious. Universe has drawn me to do this reading as, and I don't want to say as you're scolding, but as this is a huge, big thing you need to work on and heal, and they want you to do it now. That we're in October of 2022, and yes, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come to it, it will work for you. But the purpose of it today, the day you find it, is work on this now. So for the end of this next cycle, this last quarter of the year, all that is supposed to come to you will come in the next cycle, the next year, the next season, whatever. So this action you must start today. And that action today is watching this video and hearing what is being said to you and see what is being shown to you. That is the first step. And Divine is having me stop right now to say, I'm so proud of you that you're taking this first step. And the first step is still listening. Like, if you're still here listening to me right now, universe is so proud of you that you're open and ready to receive the message that's coming to you. And that is the biggest step, which is always that first step. So for those who signed off or didn't continue watching, they're going to continue in their struggle, and they're going to continue in their lack or whatever else is laid upon their life right now, because they've not taken this one step that universe has put in front of them. This is clearly a sign. You were drawn to this video. You were drawn to the crystal or to the tarot deck, whatever. Like, there's something in here for you. And this go big or go home is because it's time now. It is time for you to hear this message, receive this message, and have faith that all will be shown to you, all will be supported for you. You are not in this alone. So I guess someone needed to hear that, but I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you that you've taken this first step and that you're still listening to my voice. So the second step is doing that action. Please do this for yourself. This is for you. This isn't for anyone else. This is for you. Take a sheet of paper. Say, okay, Google, set a timer for 7 minutes. Or, hey, Siri. I don't want to say it loud because mine will start doing it. But put that timer on for 7 minutes and start writing down. Do this every day for 1 week. So that's 7 days you have to do that. That's all. 7 days. Right? And then narrow it down. Focus on. Pick those entries. And then get down to the one you can focus on. So if you have to go back and rewind, listen to that action again, okay? That is your second step. All right, so let's continue on. We have family, and that's the base chakra, which is also known as the root chakra. You have pulled this card into your awareness today to let you know the energy of your ancestors is surrounding you. See, you're not alone. You are not doing this alone. It's a powerful time for healing family wounds and dissolving any ancestral karma. It has been understood for thousands of years that we carry through our bloodlines old patterns and karma from those family members who walked before us. Just like some physical issues can be handed down the family line, so can emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances. There is a big chance that any challenges you are going through at this time could be connected in some way to family karma. See, so it might not even be you. It could be something from your previous lifetime that is still attached to you. It could be, like this says, through your family bloodline. So take a moment to tune in and ask, where is this pattern or challenge is coming from? You can do this by quieting the mind and taking some time to be still and to listen. Once you identify the root of the issue, you can simply light a candle and have a conversation in your mind with that family member. And I just didn't put a candle for you, so let's do that right now. Okay, so once you identify the root of the issue, you can simply light a candle and have a conversation in your mind with that family member. See yourself handing back the issue to this ancestor. They place this energy into their heart where it transmutes into something positive, and then they hand it back to you. Now place it in your heart for healing. Allow this energy to release you from this karma as you now receive the love, wisdom, and guidance from your ancestors. Family is an integral part of life. We are born into these little tribes for a reason. We learn big lessons of unconditional love through the interactions and challenges with family. This card can also indicate that you may have been experiencing a conflict with the family unit and it is now time for resolution. This card could also be a sign that a family member who has passed is with you, guiding and supporting you from the other side. A powerful way to connect to our ancestors is through the energy of trees. Take a moment to sit in nature with your favorite tree and open yourself to hear the whispers of wisdom from your ancestors, the ones who walked this path before you. The affirmation for this card says, I am at peace and I am at one with my family. And then we had the Healing the Earth card. We, the humans, have left the care of the planet to the great and unseen spirits all about us. Some, it is true, have taken up the burden created by the many, and we rage and race toward an abyss, telling ourselves that what matters is only today. But tomorrow matters for those yet to be born, and for the wisdom within that you can be remembered by the children of the future. Yet the forests have been murdered, the waters polluted, the gifts of the earth brought to the surface and used as playthings. It is time to heal and to remember, for the great ones can do so much, but the true healing must take place in our hearts and move to our actions. Earth healing can be felt one those special days when the gates open and we could feel the flood of energies pour down. We can help weave those energies into the people by demonstrating what matters most. We can choose to help our Mother, the Earth, to be of service and to have a humble attitude and expression of energy towards her. We can walk gently and openly and know we must help her. We can pick up the fallen bird, plant a tree, speak our truth, and live like this life and this planet matter. It is temporary, this life, but it matters what we do with it. And now you are being asked to be of service through expressing love, humility, respect for the earth in your actions. Let this great goddess nurturing the earth nurture you too. This path will take you away from the disposable, the ungrateful, the careless, and move you into a deeper, truer expression of your soul. The illumination says, I play my part in caring for the earth. I support the great ones in their healing work and embrace being a child of this earth. And what they're making me feel is that having faith and strengthening that connection with Source, with Mother Earth, will draw in your new family, your soul family, that tribe, like-minded. If for some of you, if you felt that your family has been ungrateful towards you or careless with your feelings. And this spoke about speaking your truth. If you need to heal some things with family members. There is a way to do that. Okay. Rose is a color of romance, deep love, and affection that assists with opening the heart and attracting a healthy relationship into your life. It can help you if you have low self-esteem, loneliness, and sadness. And rose is also great for releasing worry and stress. So, because this is a general reading, not everything will resonate with all of you who are watching. Just take what resonates and leave the rest back to universe, because out of all the people who watch, certain things I say will be for specific people. But it doesn't mean that this reading isn't for you. It's just that part of the reading wasn't. And what they're showing me now is this healthy relationship with your family, like I just spoke of, where some people might have not been feeling that there's a healthy relationship with the family. And it's not that you have to heal them. This is about healing yourself. The color rose helps to attract love into one's life. Today, wear a rose-colored top, shirt, or hat. Focus on this ray and allowing yourself to be playful and have fun. Different shades of pink, especially rose, awaken your heart and allow you to be open to other people. Use a pink pen to write down all of the things you love about yourself. Maybe this list that you're supposed to take your action of, use a pink pen. As you become aware of your value, so will other people. Write down all the people you love in your life and let the love energy build. Allow yourself to feel grateful for all of these wonderful people. The more love you feel, the easier it is to attract more of it. If you're looking for a relationship, write down all the qualities you would like in a person. Then close your eyes and imagine placing your list into a rose bubble. Observe it as it floats out into the universe, looking for your perfect mate. Now all you have to do is to be open for this wonderful new person to come into your life. So say, Divine Intelligence, I am open to attracting wonderful people with open minds and loving hearts into my life. All right, so we have Oya. Change is welcome. Allow the storm to pass, as it is necessary to clear the way. You are protected in your search for equality. Do not misuse your power. Oya is a ferocious storm bringer. If you call upon her without good cause or purely for revenge against the person that you are changing away from, then this energy may be turned upon you. True power is handled and sent from a centered place. Yet in this day and age, we see power misused everywhere. Oya's warrior energy is fierce too. There may be alternatives to such a forceful, action-oriented approach. Oya may come into your life when you most need change, but are seemingly unable to invoke it yourself. If you are in a rut or find yourself in a situation that you simply do not have the resources to change, she is a great goddess to invoke. Sometimes we all need to move a part of our lives in a certain direction, but don't have the strength to begin, such as moving away, saying goodbye, or breaking up with someone. Oya can help you make changes that are necessary but may be difficult. As a goddess of divination, she gives clear, concise answers when you consult her. So you did get the Strength card. Realizing that you're stronger than you knew. So maybe there's family members or a relationship that you need to end because it is not keeping you in a loving, healthy energy. And Hermes, most of us know that name, right? the god of communication. The spotlight is on your communication skills. This is a time to develop your emotional intelligence and integrity. Although sometimes thought of as merely a messenger of the gods, Hermes is so much more. He is distinctive in his winged helmet with wings upon his feet, caduceus in his hand, and at times mischief in his heart. Hermes facilitates communication on all levels, in particular between gods and humans, and he is lord over all nature of physical exchange. Sometimes delivering messages needs a fair dose of cunning, and Hermes is just right for the task. When we are great communicators and we are great persuaders, it can be easy to convince others of our point of view. It is important to continually monitor our integrity with regards to what we communicate, lest we steal another's free will, clarity, or peace of mind. Gossip is also Hermes' domain. As common as it is, it rarely, if ever, serves a just purpose. Communicating truthfully and without maliciousness is important, as Hermes will see your words are carried swiftly and effectively. So I'm going to come over here to the Strength card because it says personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness, realizing that you're stronger than you knew. But what's jumping out at me is the kindness and compassion. So it is very important when you step into your power and you're communicating what you need to communicate, that you're doing it from a place of kindness and compassion. Okay? Number 17, the human gift. Oh heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. Rumi. Do you bemoan your lack of faith? Do you berate yourself, blazing angel, because you have moments where you cannot bring yourself to trust in love more than you trust in your fear? Do you lament and worry that you could or should be living in greater surrender? And yet, when is light more precious than when it arises from darkness? When is trust more admirable than when it involves an uncertain yet bold leap of faith? O human angel, your path is perfection in the divine sense, not in some artificial absence of struggle, but in the wrestling of darkness and light that ignites the fire within your holy heart. So rise up now from your doubts and admonishments, and let your human self be loved. Even for all the doubt, you are still a cherished one of the great beloved, and always shall be. So this is all clearly making sense to me now. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be weary from doubt and distrust, so much heartbreak and so many agonies, yet it still beats. And so many ancestral karma things that were not yours, but you've carried them, and it's time to heal and release them. Still, it persists with unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, this sacred heart of yours. How can it be worthy of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement, and appreciation? Do not plague your heart with falsehoods and expectations from some disembodied perfection. The perfection of your heart is that it loves still. Even if you try to stop it with some notion of self-protection from future hurt through doubt or fear, still it loves. It is perfection that it hopes even after despair, that it holds compassion even after experiences of fear. So then, What is there left to do but breathe the grandest sigh of relief and allow yourself the essential luxury of peace within? So then everything is all right, even if at some moments it seems not to be. Still, your heart beats in honor of life. The heart can be nurtured and coaxed into gentle acceptance of all that is, and the divine sight will become available to you. Yes, sacred sight is what is behind this oracle for you now, beloved. You are meant to be witnessing something important, something that will make the presence of the divine in your affairs more real to you. It will be something you can come to count on at all times, and in that gain greater peace and the realization that, yes, it is safe to trust and surrender. Have faith. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. You are, or soon will be, seeing with greater clarity and insight a situation that has been obscured to you in the past. You may be startled by what you perceive, so much so that you second guess yourself or chalk it up to wild imagination on your part. You are asked to trust in your perception that when they come from the heart, although what you perceive may be darkness, there will be no judgment in it. See what is truthfully there. Be in the compassionate nature of your heart, and you shall also be shown the most graceful way to become clear and free of darkness, either within yourself or within others and the world around you. So there's a sacred honoring ritual here that says, place your hands on your heart and say the following aloud. I love you. You are strong, brave, and powerful. You are gentle, vulnerable, and inspired. You are truth. You are insight. You are wisdom. You are life. I love you, and you are safe. You are the divine made flesh. You, my precious heart, my precious connection to life, I adore you. Thank you for loving. Let us open the inner window. Let the stale emotion out and breathe in fresh life now, for you are to be well and thrive according to love's grace and wisdom. I trust in what you know and what you see. In compassion, I honor all perceptions of truth. So be it. You have finished your sacred honoring ritual. So what I'm seeing here is if you've got the 7 of Cups. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Make a choice. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Right? We have to make that list. 9 of Cups. Wishes do come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. Have faith in the universe that all will be well. The 4 of Swords. Insights that come from meditation. The need to rest or take a vacation. Allow yourself more time before making a decision. Mental exhaustion or get more sleep. So what this is showing me is making that list for 7 days. That's giving you time before making a decision, because each day you're focusing and bringing it down and down and down, right? That list to one thing. The 4 of Cups, failing to recognize a magical opportunity, and you're missing the point. Lost in your own world, wake up. Like, as I said before, I'm very proud of you that you've continued watching. But have faith. Like, you're sitting here feeling like empty, but the vine is still right there, right behind you. And it's interesting, here's a tree. Didn't this talk about, right? Was this, did Healing the Earth talk about trees? Or was it this one? I don't remember, but I remember it talked about trees. Here he's sitting at the base of a tree, and Spirit's right with him. And we already talked about the Strength card. You are strong. Okay. So some a lot of ancestral karma stuff is you've been carrying, and you need to release that. And I feel like that's because of that, this family karma has prevented you from attracting the relationship that you want. But you have the power, and now the clear communication. So I hope this helped, Pile 3 viewers. This is all that they're showing me. I don't want to say all. This is a lot. Like, this is, go big. This is huge, but you can do it. And you've got to start now. Like, take the next week with your list, and then the next 30 days working on this, so then you can carry through till the end of the year. Just know that you're not alone. Spirit's always with you, like always behind you. Like, I feel like each picture, Spirit's right behind you there. Okay? Please click the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and in the description box below, the decks I've used, how you can contact me for a personal reading. I do have healing art for sale on my website, watercolor, and it can help with any of your chakras that you want healing on, need healing on, and other ways you can help support my channel. I truly appreciate you being here, and look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and light, Pile 3 viewers.